There you are. It's a little after 7 o'clock. It's fogging up. And we were supposed to be in Castaway today. I am going to assume that that's not going to happen because we should have been pulling up to there right about now, and it's still fogging up. Assuming that's not going to happen because we are still at Nassau. The Carnival Conquest next to us. Another ship backing in there. Another one getting ready to pull in over there. I don't know what's going on. They kept saying technical difficulties. We've been here for almost a full day. So we're beyond technical difficulties. Like, we're just straight up broken down. I don't know what's going on. So I'm wondering if there's going to be enough space for all of us here. Because we're not supposed to be here. Assuming this port's filled, we're still occupying that spot. So it's going to go on with that. But we have the Carnival Conquest there. Carnival Sunrise there. And then a royal ship. I can't tell what that is over there. And because of where the Sunrise is, I can't tell if there's any mother ships coming in. It doesn't look like it, so maybe it'll be okay, but... So we're getting ready to head down for breakfast. We're still stuck at Nassau. I'm going to keep saying that until something different. We are still trying to hide ducks. We got 5 more. So we're still trying to make the best of it. Just,
we're trying.
Like I said in the last video, there's really not much to do in Nassau. So even if they let us get off the ship today, like, there's...
Which I doubt they will.
Yeah, I don't... It could really go either way at this point. But, like, there's nothing to really do here because we'd all be... If they let us off the ship, they probably won't let us get excursions, at least through the ship. We'd have to get private ones, and I'm not going to do that, just for safety reasons and stuff. I don't know much about the excursions offered by local companies and stuff that aren't through the ship. So, like, there's nothing to really do in port here. And I would imagine even if we are allowed off, not many people are going to get off anyway, so there's no real benefit to it. But let's go get some breakfast. So, I don't know how well you can read this, but we were getting ready to leave for breakfast, and this is incredibly upsetting. Basically, it's saying that we will be leaving Nassau at 10 a.m. Okay, great. But we will not be going to Castaway Cay today. That Castaway Cay is the selling point of a Disney cruise. Nassau is not a selling point of this. So the fact that we are not going there today, based upon the ship's incompetence, because let's face it, the ship's not a year old yet. It should not be having these types of mechanical issues. So there's no reason for us to not be there. It's not weather related. This could have 100% been avoided. They're going to reserve port adventures, which is fine. We don't have any. But for the compensation that they're giving is a 100% onboard credit, as well as a 20% discount on a future 3, 4, or 7 night Disney cruise vacation.
And that is not enough compensation for this, especially because Yeah, I was gonna say turn the camera. I don't think that that's enough compensation, and I'm not trying to be like stingy or money hungry. Like, we paid for this cruise for 3 nights, and the selling point, one of our destinations is not accessible to us. And instead of like refunding us money, they want to get us to book another cruise. That's what that says to me.
Well, I expected the compensation to be book another cruise, but I expected the discount to be much greater than that.
Yes. Yeah.
They need to up that price. That 20% is not worth it.
I mean, we can try to go to guest services and ask them and try to like talk them up to a different price, but I don't know.
The only real good news in this letter was that, weather permitting, the fireworks will be tonight.
Yeah, that's the only good news.
That is the only good bit of news in that letter. So Disney really needs to step up its game here, because there is a lot more that they could have done. It's like, things happen, I get it, but they're falling behind and we're paying for it.
Yeah.
So what I was saying in the last video about liking Royal better than Disney, I feel like that letter just officially seals that. I feel like Royal wouldn't have let that happen. So my take on this, Royal's better and cheaper. So
I've liked Royal's food better.
yeah, Royal overall definitely had some better food. Guess at least we got a window view. This is the menu for breakfast at 1923. Well, we got some coffee, and both Steph and I got a croissant and a cheese Danish. So Steph got an omelet, hash brown, tomato and cucumber, and sausage. What's an omelet?
Onions, mushrooms, and spinach.
And I got the plant-based breakfast, tomato, hash brown, cheese and eggs, pancake, and sausage.
This is the Royals, what you see. Hey, Kitty. Hey, why are we riding? Do you need to speech? Oh, yes, one full of magic out of the drink. Fill upon the wishing star with riding and make it quick.
A wishing star, please round this wish and pull up the prince here. Our princesses are heroes. Let's go find them. That's it. Celebration was all to be this loyal. Let's all give cheers to a godliness royal.
Oh, how lovely. Whether it's the smallest comes from the king himself, she knows the kindness is magic that can transform the world.
So after being stuck at port in Nassau for almost 24 hours, we're literally like a few minutes short from being here for 24 hours. We are finally leaving, and it's going to be a day at sea because the mechanical issues of the ship are not allowing us to go to Castaway. So, kinda ruined all of our plans for the day, so we don't really know what to do. We've been sitting in the stateroom watching The Little Mermaid. I guess at the very least it's a really nice day outside. And something I don't really seem to understand. So we were stuck at Nassau for 24 hours because of a mechanical issue. And then we went to the front desk to try it. Because I don't think that 20% off is, I don't think that evens it out. I don't think that makes it right. It pushes it in the right direction, but it's not quite there. They didn't really do anything as far as that goes. We did find out that you can add the 10% discount from the placeholder onto the 20%. So basically for $250 down, you can make that 30% off. So I am doing that. But they said that part of the reason why we're not in a Castaway is because of weather. But if he also said if it wasn't for the mechanical issues, we would still be in Castaway Bay. So is it the mechanical issues or is it the weather issues? Because we were given two different answers. If it's weather, fine, I get that, you can't control the weather, but mechanical is completely avoidable. So, are we just not going to Castaway because of the late departure and they're blaming weather? Because Nassau and Castaway really aren't that far away from each other. So the weather here should be about the same as the weather there. I don't understand what they're talking about. I know it's supposed to rain a little bit in the afternoon, but that's not going to affect docking from the way they made it out to seem.
Or two. Make it two.
I'm gonna try the plant-based sausage pizza. So we got our pizza, and that looks very good. And then we also got some tacos with fajita chicken, and I got rice and beans burrito. So we're up on the adults only area of the cove. It's in the back of the ship, and we're looking at the wake of the trail that the ship leaves from the propellers. And I think part of the reason why we're forced into the sea day is because you see the big one there, that's the middle propeller. There's one over to the right, but there's not one on the left. So I'm wondering if maybe the left propeller is out, or the left motor, whatever the technical term for that would have been. Is that the technical issues that we've been having? That motor is out? So I got red velvet gelato, which as we found out on the first day they make that here, with these things and Oreos.
Unicorn
and
cupcake.
Steph got a unicorn cupcake. So the ocean's very loud today, but the water is a little rough, so maybe that's it. The burrito was really good, and those tacos are the burrito was really good, and the plant-based sausage pizza was very good as well. Get both of those again. So earlier we said we think the food on Royal Caribbean's better, but I want to adjust my side of that. I think the food in the Windjammer and the main dining is better than here. At least on the Mariner anyway, compared to the Wish. But all the food that I tried in on Deck 11, there were the hot dogs, burgers, all that kind of stuff was. All of that I found to be very, very good food. So, definitely something to keep in mind. And that red velvet ice cream I had was also very good. I really did like that. And it cost like $6 for that cup, $5 and change or something with 2 toppings. And it was a lot of ice cream for what you get for it. I paid $5 for 1 scoop of ice cream in Disney World. So I thought that was a pretty good value for crashing very hard. You can definitely feel the ship rocking, but it's not overwhelming or anything. You know you're moving, but it's definitely not a big deal.
So Ariel and Flounder and Sebastian are up on the light, and we're in the Ariel section.
Yeah.
Under the sea.
With the seashells there.
And our big painting above the bed.
So we had on the bridge report in the room, and they were playing the song from Tangled. And then we left the room, and they were playing in the hallway. I didn't realize it was just piped through the same sound system.
Down your long hair. Welcome to Ariel. Look at the plate. It even has an Anna and an Elsa.
Oh yeah. It's fancy silverware. So this is definitely the best seat that we've had. Also, we do have the table of food ourselves, I believe. The first couple, they dropped out. I don't know what happened with them. They didn't show up to dinner last night, and I guess they're not coming back. And the other couple is going to dinner at Paula tonight, so it should just be us two. This is the
Viking loaf.
green Viking loaf with a roasted onion dip. And the dip looks very good.
Yeah, it does.
And we got some fancy butter again. So I tried the French onion stuff. It's basically just sour cream with French onion flavoring in it. It's not bad, but I don't think it goes on bread.
I don't know. I like it, but I'm also a sucker for French onion dip. So.
Yeah, it's not bad. I just don't think it goes on dip. Or on bread. So I tried the bread with just the butter. And I think I actually like it better with the dip stuff. I don't know, it's weird. Like somehow that adds to it, but you don't realize it adds to it until you don't have it. So I got the Worth melting for. And it comes with a printout of Olaf's face, and this is actually a white chocolate.
You're out there? Please, again, please. One more time. Lady.
Hi.
This is scallops?
Yeah.
Freaking
Oh, this is all So this puff pastry.
Welcome to the park. It's great to see you.
Hi, how are you?
Enjoying everything so far?
What were you saying?
So what they did was they put the puff pastry on and then baked it.
Yeah.
And so the steam from whatever is inside puffed it up like a balloon. And so like the inside is just like soupy.
So it's kind of like a pot pie sort of thing.
Yeah. Except for like a giant hot air balloon. So there's a lot of space in between the puff pastry and what's actually in the dip.
That's cool. That looks really good. Good.
Uh-huh.
And I got the Troll Valley salad, and basically just greens and croutons and whatever. It's a salad.
Enough carrots, it's got me a little jealous.
This is the calamar.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's cabbage leaves stuffed with like a rice filling.
Yeah, something like that.
This one is the potato lefse, okay?
Okay.
Show you what I'm good for you. Do you like horseradish?
No, thank you.
Alright, enjoy.
Thank you.
And this is the lefse. And this is steak.
Yep, ribeye with mashed potatoes, carrot, and broccoli.
Oh, and these are basically like cabbage rolls.
Yes.
I didn't realize that. What'd you get?
I got the butter cake. So it's butter cake with some type of meringue and berry compote.
And I got a mint chocolate chip ice cream sundae.
Of course.
Yep, can't go wrong with mint chocolate chip because it's the greatest flavor ever. And if you don't agree, then you're wrong. Got back to the room and we got a crab towel animal and 2 more pieces of chocolate. This chocolate is very good too. So we went back to one of the gift shops and Steph bought a couple pins. The rose from Beauty and the Beast and a Broken Heart book thing. There's like hinges there with Belle and Beast. And while we were in there, I noticed a sign that they had It said soft serve pins for $6.99, purchase of $25 or more. But these two pins only equaled out to like 24 and change, but he asked if we bought anything in there before. All the pins that we bought before ended up a total of $117. So we were able to get 4 more pins, mystery pins, and let's see what they are. So this one is mini, and that's why they call it soft serve. It's ice cream. So this one is mini. Off to a good start. This one is chip. Hopefully there's a Dale in there. This one I thought was Donald at first because of the hat, but these ears are saying Goofy to me. And unfortunately we did get 2 Goofies. But there is a pin board on the door next door that we can trade. What'd you think of dinner?
I think Arendelle was probably the best so far.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Not so much for food.
My food was great.
No, the food wasn't bad, but it was on par with the other 2 restaurants, I think. But vegetarian options tend to be an afterthought, so I'm used to that. I do think they put in effort on making good vegetarian options. I think they put in too much effort, and that's where their downfall was. But the entertainment was definitely the best of the 3 restaurants. Well, 1923 didn't really have entertainment.
No, 1923 was a glorified museum, essentially, that you couldn't even get up and look at because there were people everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much.
And like, I'm not trying to be standing this close to somebody looking at something behind them while they're eating dinner.
Well, I'm pretty sure if you ask to go in and look around, they'll let you after hours or whatever, but still. We are going to go and try and get a spot for the fireworks.
Yep, it looks like there's nice weather.
Okay, Mike Tyson.
Oh my God, there's nice weather outside right now, so we're going to hopefully see some fireworks.
Yeah, because they've rescheduled them for today.
Weather permitting, but the weather looks nice. It's just the water is a little bit choppy, so if you see the camera shaken, that's why.
It's very, very rocky.
Yeah, it is. I mean, nothing's fallen off any of the counters or anything, but
it's not like that Norwegian cruise a few years ago.
On that stage. Now I have just one question for you. Are we all excited for some fireworks this evening?
Well, everyone, it's less than 50 minutes before they go off into the starboard sky. So make sure that you get yourself a good view of that sky before we get things rolling. But until then,
I had to take off my hat because we just watched somebody's hat get blown right off the boat.
It's windy.
So, yes, it's very windy. And I don't want my hat to blow away.
I might take my ears off.
Yeah, you should probably do that.
2, 1, go! Let me goodness you wish. But let's see if you can raise your hand in the air. Let's go to this one.
So we got this extra pin, and our neighbor has a trading pin board. So which pin do you think we should get?
Do you have this one?
I think so, yes. Or at least at one point I did. That one I'm 99% sure is fake. I think somebody's coming out. And this is the pin that we switched off for.
What was it?
Is that a good pin?
Yeah, I just sprayed it.
Oh, yeah.
We're waiting to watch the Aladdin show, which I won't be able to record, unfortunately, but it's a very, very packed theater. We stopped at the Bayou to get some beignets. How was it? Good? They're hot. I'm not going to say I did, but I definitely just hit all the buttons in the elevator. What'd you think of the show?
I liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like a mix between both the live action and the cartoon.
I don't think I saw the live action. I've only ever seen the cartoon, so.
Live action's good.
Is it?
Yeah, and but Jeannie did like, I don't think it was improv, but put like modern stuff into it.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah, lots of breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah, definitely a lot of like modern slang terms that probably only younger kids would get.
Yeah. There were some that didn't make sense.
Yeah, but that's because you're not a TikToker.
Yeah.
I'm a TikToker, so some of the things he said was like, oh, I get that.
And I like the Deadpool reference.
Yeah, that was funny.
Because all the little kids understood that.
Did they?
No, that's the point.
I was gonna
It's an
say
R- because
that
it's
was
an
most of
R-rated movie.
a lot of the parents were like, yeah.
Yeah. Beignets were good.
Yeah.
So I never had a beignet before. That was basically just
It's a donut.
no, it tasted more like funnel cake.
Well, it is more similar to funnel cake, I think.
It
It's
reminded me of funnel cake.
just like a. Oh, we're getting a little
Yeah.
bit of.
A little rough there. The beignets need like chocolate syrup or something though.
Ooh, or like with a fresh fruit
Yeah,
compote.
it needed something else on there other than just the powdered sugar.
Yeah. But traditionally, I think they're just served with powdered sugar.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I've never been to.
A pastry connoisseur.
I'm trying to think of the name of the city.
New Orleans.
Yes, I've never been there, so I don't know. Because that's what they eat there. That's like the only thing they eat.
Yeah, people from New Orleans. Comment down below if you're from New Orleans and only eat beignets.
I mean, it's not the healthiest diet, but there's like vitamins and stuff in there, right?
I guess. They
But,
put eggs in there, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
so it's a vegetable if there's eggs in there.
Sure.
Yeah. That will be the end of the video. See you in the next one.